Slow dancing in some rich guy's mansion. Oh, rich guy. Content warnings: drugs, alcohol, purse nudity, homophobia, and not safe for work. There's a lot happening right now. Okay. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't get too crazy explicit, but let's get into it. It's late September by the time you finally score your first record collaboration. A rather popular record label that rhymes with Tony, I'm guessing that's like Sony, bought a few beats off of you for enough money that made you put your 2 month notice in. Okay, finally quitting Popeyes. Yeah, 2 months. You hate this place, but not enough to sabotage it. Besides, when you told Kamara you were quitting, she threw a biscuit at you. That's that's like almost homicide. You know how hard them Popeyes biscuits are? That was like almost homicide right there. It hurt, but you would never admit it. Still, despite everything, you call this place a second home. You've taken your biggest L's here, but you've also realized a lot. You learned about yourself, people, the world, what it's like to have to rely on a job to live and pay your bills. This job taught you what adulthood is really like, and you're grateful for that. You can't wait until you don't have to smell the nauseating smell of fried chicken all the time. Yeah, see, I could never work in a fast food place. I can't. I used to work in a cafeteria, and after my shift, I would smell so terrible. Oh, it was so nasty. You would never eat at Popeyes again. The job taught you more about the world than you learned in your African household. Like how you can tell this customer walking up to you looking like they're about to cry is about to ruin your day. All right, if I get the 3 piece, that means I won't have time to eat the dinner that I pre-prepared yesterday. Okay, which means that I shouldn't eat it, and yet, okay, 3 meals a day isn't the worst thing to do, I guess, but I have been stress eating so much lately, and frankly, this entire banquet situation isn't helping. Is he talking to us? Like, sir, we don't know you. Have you tried to pass up macaroons when they're laid out on every table in a 100 feet radius? It's torture. He needs to be friends with Alonzo. Alonzo will get him right. Oh, but torture isn't even the half of it, because guess what happened? We've been planning and prepping this for months, going back and forth with each and every department. And you want to know what happens 2 days before the actual event? The DJ just up and quits. Oh, this is where we come in, isn't it? Alright, guess gets arrested for tax fraud. But who the hell told him to do that on my time? Seriously, I'd be upset too, honestly. For all the money I was paying him, he couldn't find a tax guy, find a loophole or two, claim a home office, be a small business owner. Had to go and do things the hard way, didn't he? Don't know who the hell he thinks he is. Why is he telling us all this? You probably should have said something somewhere between that monologue, but you didn't realize he was talking to himself into the third sentence in. Oh, he's talking to himself. Listen, you've dealt with some shit at the register. The only people who ask for the manager at Popeyes are the most annoying people on this planet. That's usually how it goes. Damn, you can't wait to quit this joint. Bro, you good? Do you need a recommendation or something? I mean, people don't really come here asking for recommendations. It's Popeyes, not Pink Lobster. Shh, hold on. I'm still thinking. Wow. You're being rude, man, whatever. I'm gonna say you're being rude. You're being rude. I would ask you to leave, but it sounds like you got a good reason. I want 5 tenders, lightly singed, but not burned, with mashed potatoes and 6 biscuits for 1 meal? Golly. You don't move to punch in his order. You just sort of stare at him, tilting your head to the side as you look this guy over. He's dressed like he knows what he's doing. Maybe he's a fashion person, like a model. Maybe he can put you onto a stylist. Do you want a drink with that? I shouldn't. And yet, no, maybe I'll just go to the bar next door. And it's 11:45 a.m. Oh goodness, it's not even midday yet. Tell that to my boss. Mimosas? Okay, he has a point. You could go for a mimosa right now. You can't believe internalized misogyny preventing you from trying a good ass drink. You've realized that with a lot of things, ever since you stopped caring how others perceive you, you started enjoying life more. Manny Petties with Arihi. Oh, okay. So him and Arihi are still talking, just not romantically. Okay. Something you had to beg him to partake in has gotten you a lot more attention than you would like to admit. People are always complimenting your nails and asking where you got them done. Some girl even said you should be a hand model, but you have a suspicion that was probably code for some fetish shit. Okay, you got me there. Man, I could go for a mimosa right now. I'm assuming they don't let their managers drink on the clock. You think I care about the job? I put in my 2 months notice. My last day is the first. Damn, look at you, moving up in the world. I can only respect it. Well, I guess that's all then. Put it in a bag and I'll go eat next door and have myself a paloma on the side. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. It's slow and you're about to be off in 10 minutes. Might as well join him. It's definitely not weird to ask another man if you can grab a drink with him, right? So if you're heading over there, mind if I go with you? I'm about to get off at 12 and I'm free for the rest of the day and... Sure. Whoa there, don't trip all over yourself to try and get out of here. I don't need your life story. You just told me your life story, sir. But alright. Is your nervousness that obvious? Yeah. Okay, give me a second. And this is on the house. I'll bring it to you. Just go grab us a booth. Well, there. You're an assertive one, aren't you? He kinda is, actually. I don't mind that in a man. What? What? He laughed before you can even get the rest of the word out. Sauntering off to the direction of the bar entrance. What did he mean by that? So they did say there was some not safe for work content in this chapter or whatever you call it. So I think Malik is gonna have his first gay experience. What do you mean by that? Or what did he mean by that? Going to the bar in the middle of the day with another man is something bros do, right? No. You need to stop worrying about what other men do and focus on your own life. The more you realize and analyze the relationship you have with other men, the more you have realized that your actions tend to be for the approval of other men. Daddy issues? It's also society in general, to be fair. You really don't want to think about that right now. We're at the bar. You enter the bar for what feels like the first time in months. When you first started working at Popeyes, you and your coworkers would come on Thirsty Thursdays and drink for free after a food exchange. Back when things were harder and you had no clue what to do with your life. You don't have time to think about this right now. He's sitting in the corner underneath a bright neon light that brings out the glow of his skin. You're staring, you know you're staring, but this man is beautiful and you can't bring yourself to look away. Thank God you changed before this. Sitting next to him in your disgusting ass apron would ruin the vibe. That is true. But he probably still doesn't smell very good, I feel. You know, if I were you, I'd take a picture. It'll last longer. Relax. I'm messing with you. That's a funny face. Sort of. What the fuck? You can't have another crisis in front of another man. You have already had three in the last 6 months. I didn't know what sauce you wanted, so I just got you all of them. Oh goodness. He looks through his own bag carefully. Is this man some kind of food critic or something? If he was a food critic, I don't think he'll be going to Popeyes, you know? Thank you. Wait, did you wash your hands before you slapped this together? Yeah, I'm the manager. It's kind of my job. Oh, so you're saying your other coworkers don't wash their hands? What? I didn't say that. They should. The sink is always wet when I walk past it. What? I'm not hand washing watching my coworkers. They're adults. You'd be surprised what adults are just incapable of doing. Some adults are nasty. I'm not even gonna lie. Some adults are nasty. I'm sure you know something about that from the way you walked in. Do you want to talk about that? Might as well. Can a girl order a drink? Damn, give me a minute. Girl, are you You can't ask people that. It's rude. Rocky got some drip for real. Rocky is a little fly. Rocky is a little fly. No, I'm not trans. It's a figure of speech. I'm a man through and through. Sorry to disappoint. Wait a second. You, sir, asked to get drinks with me, but didn't think to ask for my name? How impolite can you get? Yeesh, men these days. You don't know how to act. Shit, I guess I didn't. Yeah, I felt like you definitely should have. I'm Malik and you are Rocky. Rocky Harrison. We're giving out full government. I figured you've earned that much. Besides, I'm pretty damn well known in the area. Pretty surprised you haven't heard of me. Okay, what does Rocky do? Why would I know you? Are you not? What? Does he think you're gay? That's funny. All right, let me break this down for you. A man doesn't ask another man that he doesn't know for drinks in the middle of the day. If he has a girlfriend to go home to. What? Why is he confused? I think it was pretty obvious what he said. God damn it. Maybe you should have thought this one through a little more. I'm not gay. He said, no, I'm not gay. Are you sure? Are you sure? Don't. What do you mean, are you sure? Malik, shouldn't you know by now? Don't know anymore. It's complicated. What? Ah, you're in that phase of life. You'll figure it out. Don't worry about that. Hi, sir. My dog is asking for some rubs. Now, if you'll excuse me, going to go order a drink. That all right with you, closet case? Not another person calling him a closet case. Hey, put it on my tab, my treat. He doesn't need to know you're not paying for this. You already brought the bartender some food an hour ago. Now that's the stereotypical alpha male behavior I was looking for. What are you ordering? He's looking for alpha male? Weird. If it's a margarita, know that I will judge you. Wow, do I look like a margarita guy? Yes. Wow. I wanted a red moon. Really? That's your taste in beer? Mass produced? You don't buy local? Not everyone likes spending $15 on a pint of beer. He just called himself broke. He just called himself broke. Cheapskate. You give him a look and he backs down, bringing a hand up as an apology. Oh dang, I don't know which one is better, honestly. I'm just gonna do the first one. Jesus, I'm sorry. That was rude. You think? I'm getting better at that. What, being an asshole? No, I meant thinking. Seriously, though. I'm trying to get better at taking responsibility for that sort of thing. He's laying down now. What does that have to do with you? Oh, I was like, why such a pause? Before you're able to question him, he's already at the bar talking up a storm with the chatty bartender. You pull out your phone as you wait. You realize your sister texted you before Rocky walked in and you forgot to respond. She's chewing your ass out. Oh, this is the first time we've met a family member. Her name is Abina. Are you famous enough to give me a Nelfer? High school teacher. Malik's quote-unquote twin sister. So they're not actual twins. I guess they just look alike. Everyone thinks they look a lot alike. Which, they don't really look that much alike, honestly. But okay. I tried to get the lavender one and it sold out in like 2 seconds. I was pissed, livid. I damn near cried. So if you can get me one, I'll watch your kids whenever you want. That's wild for that to be the bargain. I'll be the best auntie these kids can ask for. Shouldn't you be the best auntie anyways? Instead of trying to get what you want? Bro. Why these texts take so long? I know you're not ignoring my text. Your text taking forever to come. Malik, you don't even like your job. Why aren't you answering? Yo. After all that, he just says, yo, my fault. I'm at the bar. You drink? We got mimosas last week. I was about to say, like, wouldn't she know that he drinks? That's different. I was babysitting you? I'm older. Why are we having like a whole conversation with our sister right now? I'm the more responsible one between us. I don't know much about her, but I believe it. Who are you at this bar with? I can't be here by myself. You're lame, but not that lame. Wow. Hurtful. I know. Anyways, can you give me a Nelfie, please? I will see what I can do. I just realized I can skip the thing so it doesn't take as long. The guy in which seems like he's into fashion. Maybe he knows something. Guy? You're on a date with a guy in the middle of the day? Does Alice know? Why does Alice need to know? Why would Alice know? Are you two not fucking with each other again? Nah. When did we start doing that again? If you say so. Is he at least cute? He's beautiful. Okay, I didn't think Malik was gonna be open about this. Like he's a model or something. He's coming back. I'll talk to you later. You better give me that Nelfie. I got you something local. Tierra Rock. I don't drink, so I don't know what any of these names are. I told you I'm not gay. I'm not drinking no beer called Tierra. It's just a beer, sir. Drink it. Yes, sir. What? You don't have time to process what you just said. You have a beer to enjoy. He agreed, like, immediately. You take a sip. This is the best beer you've ever had in your life, you'll admit. It's good. How much is this again? For a 750 milliliter bottle? $999.98? Wow. Hearing the price of this a year ago would have made you pass out. Ever since your music has been picked up, you don't feel as guilty when you indulge in expensive things you really don't need. And you drink this shit on a regular? Only if I'm drinking for taste. If I'm drinking for drunkenness sake, I prefer tequila. Are you one of those motherfuckers who think tequila goes down like water? See, there's your mistake. Good tequila does go down like water. But if you're drinking that cheap shit, you might as well be punching your gag reflex. Oh goodness. I wouldn't know, because again, I don't drink. See this? Kona size is my personal favorite, even if it may seem like I drink it for the clout. Some drinks really are popular for a reason. I even went and got some in my Paloma. Might have to try that sometime. You can have some of mine. Don't worry, I don't have any cooties. Okay, they get a little close, ain't they? They get a little close. He puts the straw in the glass and brings it up to your mouth. You could have done this part yourself. Not that you don't appreciate the gesture. It just feels you can't get into this right now. It just feels what? Gay? You take a sip and another before you realize he's staring at you with a very intimidating look. You can't help but stare back. This man is beautiful. He brings the glass down, but his gaze into your eyes doesn't shift. Is this some sort of staring contest? So the gold on your face, is it a tattoo? Just another cosmetic, makeup. It helps me stand out. That would be a wild tattoo. Just a gold lightning bolt under your eye. That's kind of a wild tattoo. I can tell. You a model? Ha, a model? Nah, not anymore at least. I may have done some shoots when I was younger, but I wasn't built for it. Being in front of the camera is exciting for the moment, but it's unengaging. I get bored when I'm not doing enough, and well, I decided to do something more busy. That's fair. But you still got those model connections. Why do you ask? What, are you trying to score or something? Oh, are you trying to get into yourself? Launch some sort of career off of your good looks? Music, I'm assuming? You seem like the type. Oh, he just got read. He just read him. Something like that. You guess you don't really rap all that much anymore. Making silly big box music was fun for a while, but it was never the goal for your music career. You wanted to make music about your life, your struggles, not spit nursery rhymes into a beat. I thought he was doing better though. But okay. Producing has done a lot more for you, career-wise. You've met rappers you never dreamed of meeting who are making music with your beats, but it isn't giving you the satisfaction you crave. But it keeps the lights on and it's moving you from working a shitty fast food job to working on music full time. This is what you wanted, right? Alright, guess I need to be more direct. Are you a musician or aren't you? It's a yes or no question. I'm a producer. You say it with uncertainty. He gives you a look, but not a good one, I take it. Wait. What do you mean? If you were good, you have some confidence saying it. Damn shame, too. Here I needed some talent for this gala I'm hosting. Wait. I can help you. I've been working on a live set for this listening party soon. I need more live practice. Practice, huh? I'm sorry, Malik, but you want to use my multi-million-dollar charity event for practice? Yeah, that wasn't a good word to use, I feel. Sir, and I do mean this respectfully, have you lost your fucking mind? And you got a job with these interviewing skills? A job? A day job? He's yelling he's yelling at you and you know you should be angry, but something about it is a little, you don't like this feeling. Oh, he likes it? What? I think we've met Malik's male preference right now. Whoa, man, it's not like that. I've played it at parties before. I just updated it a little with some new stuff. I can play it for you if you want. He goes quiet and it makes you nervous. This is what it must have felt like being judged by the judges of Jersey City Idol. Is that supposed to be like American Idol? Are you free this Sunday? What time? The day. I need you the entire day. What the? I need you the whole entire day so I can keep my eye on you, because if anything happens to you, then I'm the laughing stock of this fucking city. And that is the last time I need associated with my name. You need the whole day though? His finger presses to your chest, pressing higher and higher with each word. Damn, that was hot. Oh, Malik is really feeling it. Got it. Just give me a time and I'll be there. Sunday was father-son time, but Abina did say she wanted that nail fart. Why does he hate that first child so much? We still don't even know that child's name. And he's gonna skip out on spending time with that little boy so that he could be with Malik. That's crazy. Wait, is this paid? Duh. I wouldn't make you do charity work. I'll cut you a check for $10,000. Oh my god. If you manage to not fuck this up for me. That's a lot of money. Oh my god. Free food and drink included. Small stipend to get your ass to a tailor. No +1 invite though. You'll be working the entire night, so it's not like you'll need it. How long is it? Goodness gracious. I mean, it don't even matter how long it is, because like that's money right there. Yeah, father-son bonding can wait. He really said, forget that child. Okay, I'll do it. You slide over your new iPhone 12, I guess it's like an iPhone, that you recently got out of the fear of giving a famous person your cracked ass phone. That's fair. That's fair. Plus, your E-Mobile has been bugging you about an upgrade for the past 3 years now. Add your number and I'll text you. Don't get too eager. I'm still the boss here. Make sure you keep that in mind. Alright, damn, do your magic. He slides you back your phone and gives you a look. This is a new look. A look you haven't seen before. If I'm being honest, you're saving my ass. Thank you. Hey, no, thank you for this. I won't let you down. You can't fuck this one up. Yeah, $10,000. Oh my god. Again, we have to consider if his firstborn just had bad vibes. No, there's no way he can hate this first child so much. And you wrong for saying that. Rocky was right about keeping an eye on you the entire time. You arrived at the venue around 10 a.m., which is odd considering it doesn't start until 7 or 6. That is a long time. You don't mind coming in early to practice your set, but this is a little too early. It kind of is. $10,000 is on the line here. You should be grateful you even got the job. That is fair. That is fair. Your setup is done within an hour. You're getting faster and would have beaten your record if it didn't take you 20 minutes to find the sound guy. No wonder Rocky was so stressed. Talk about so-called professionals. You're in the middle of testing some sets as Rocky appears from what feels like out of nowhere. You didn't even see him walk up to you. This is an interesting... I don't know what's on his chest right now. Like, is this some, like, really light shirt? See-through shirt? Maybe some, like, rhinestones on it or something? I don't know. And what is Malik wearing? I didn't even see that. What in the world? I don't really like that. I'm not gonna lie. Please don't fuck this up for me. Well, hello to you too. I won't. I already promised you I wouldn't. I've tested my set like 4 times now. The setup crew liked it. Malik, they're paid to be here. I don't think they're the people we should be worried about. But they're still people who can critique music. They're not the intended audience. Man, I guess. You're not a fan of talking about people like this, but apparently he is. You make a note to stay on his good side. You wait for him to continue before you realize he's just staring into space. Should you say something? You good, man? Why would you ask me that? Do I look like I have a problem? You want me to lie here? He laughs, and you can't help but laugh with him. Okay, for a second I thought we chose a really bad choice. Rocky really getting off fits. Oh, you like that? I'm not exactly sure what this is, but you can tell he cares about his appearance. We'll say that. It's contagious, but you can't deny it. All right. I guess I'm just nervous. This is my job. I do this 3 times a week, and yet I'm still nervous. Trust me, Malik. It never gets any better. I get that, man, but that's a good thing, I think. You think? Yeah, I feel that way about my music. No matter how much I practice and mix and remix beats, I still get nervous when showing other people my work. It's probably because you care about this. You want it to be perfect. I want this to be perfect. No. Fuck. I need this to be perfect. Everything seems to be going fine. What could go wrong? Why the fuck would you say that? You laugh, waving a hand as an apology. My bad, man. But it's fine. You don't have to worry that much. At least about me. All my shit is set up and ready to go whenever. But can a man get some food first? I'm starving. Shit, I know I forgot to tell you something. Here, follow me. I'll show you. What's up with the food? As long as you sit and eat with me. Malik, I don't know if you noticed, but I have things to do. Actually, why not? I could stand to relax for a moment. Okay. The 2 of you spend the next hour eating and people watching. He has an eye for fashion and opened the one you never thought you had. You asked about the nail fur, since you did come here on a mission, and he assures you he can get you as many as you want if you don't fuck up this event. Abina is going to be the aunt of the year after you pull this event off. Who are these people? What is this music? This is not good music. The gala is going great. People are dancing, drunk, and seem to be enjoying themselves. You figured out an efficient way to mix in song requests without it sounding terrible. Transitioning WAP into a party in the USA? Now, how the hell he do that? It may sound bad to your average party goer, but these people were eating it up. You guess when you get a little wealth, your taste in music goes down the drain. You hope that doesn't happen to you. It's near the end of the event and you decide to play one of your own original mixes. You did tell Rocky you were going to do it, so he really can't get mad. Oh, I wonder how they're gonna like his original music. Besides, you're great at this music thing, remember? The crowd loves it. You can tell it took them a bit to get used to the unfamiliar music, but once the beat dropped, these rich people in their ridiculous outfits went crazy on the dance floor. You feel a sense of pride and a feeling you haven't felt in a while. You wish your mom was here. You and your mother have had a better relationship lately. Oh, that's nice. You got her out of your father's house and into an apartment on the richer side of town. Okay, so she's finally not with the father. That's good, because he was trash. Despite everything, she was still the only person who had your back growing up. She always supported your music and your art when your father bullied you into quitting. Her support pushed you to where you are now, and how else could you repay her other than giving her what she always wanted? But you wish she was here, seeing her support manifest into the talent you have now. Maybe one day. Malik, what the fuck are you playing? My mix? I told you I was going to try it on your crowd. They're fucking with it. Look. You gestured towards the crowd below. Rocky doesn't seem to be having it. I don't care who's fucking with what, Malik. I didn't pay you to self-promote in front of a goddamn hostage audience. But he said he told him he was gonna do it. So what's the problem? You haven't paid me anything yet. You probably should have asked for a deposit. Something to note for next time. Yeah, you probably should have, actually. Rocky lets out a noise that doesn't sound human and storms off the stage. Oh. How did you manage to fuck that one up? You should follow after him. Damn. You follow after him. You find Rocky sitting on the steps leading up to the building, staring up at the night sky. From this part of the city, you can actually see the stars. Air pollution hasn't ruined it yet. I'm going to skip the part of complimenting the weather and get right into it. What's your deal, man? He doesn't reply for a while, and you're glad that you set your set to autoplay the next mix for whoever was still on the dance floor. If you don't want to talk about it, this wasn't just your big break, Malik. I need you to understand that. I trusted you to get up there and not derail my night with your shilling, and apparently I was wrong to do so. That's on me, and that's my fault. If I wanted a professional, I should have hired a professional. Dang. What are you talking about? The people loved my set. Yes, I'm sure the people liked hearing. I eat the coochie up. It's the coochie feast. The coochie follow me. I'm the coochie king over the loudspeakers. At a gala that costs more than most people's tuition. Rocky got a little bit of a point. This is what this gala was made for. This was exactly what I expected when I decided to pay you $10,000 fucking dollars. What a quality performance. You stare at him for a moment. He's upset, but you really can't figure out why. Sure, your music is a little raunchy, but so is Cardi B's, and everyone loves her. But she's not at like a charity event. So I kind of get what he means. Besides, the Coochie Man song is a hit on Big Bach and has nearly 10 million streams on Bopify. Botify? I think you're taking this personally. Your event has been going great. The people seem happy and most of them are drunk as hell. Do you really think they're going to remember the DJ who played his stupid Big Box song? Rocky pulls out his phone, rapidly scrolling through big box of gala goers doing the Big Box dance to your song. You wish you had time to look through yourself, but this man looks like he's about to kill you. Hot? How is that hot, Malik? How is that hot? I don't see a problem here. They're talking about your event. Isn't that what you wanted? See, when people discuss high society galas, they usually focus on the fashion, the decor, and yes, even the music sometimes. However, under absolutely no circumstances should a dinner where at least 5 governors, 9 corporate CEOs, and 3 Oscar award-winning actors are attending have to hear the word coochie said not once, not twice, but 12 times a verse. 12 times, Malik. 12, I counted. You should have told me what kind of event it was. You said gala. I just assumed it was something low-key. Are galas usually low-key? Not an event with the fucking governor of New Jersey. It's a gala. But still, sorry about that. I didn't know. You feel guilty. It's like there are repercussions for your actions or something. His shoulders untense after you apologize, letting out a long drawn out sigh. I thought the mansion we rented would have given you a hint, but I guess not. Maybe I did forget to tell you, but god damn it, Malik, could you not read the room? What, did I have to tell you to put on pants and tie your shoes this morning too? Remind you to breathe? Remind you to blink? Jesus Christ, man. You know, ever since you've met me, you've been kind of a dick. Is this how you treat everyone in your life? Only the ones that I dare to have expectations for. Ooh, this is not going well. God forbid that I'm the only person in the city that takes their job seriously. You're the only one in the city who takes their job too seriously. If your job means you have to be rude and mean to people, I think you could find a better job. If you weren't what? You shouldn't say this. Uh-oh, what you about to say? Fuck it. Who cares? If you weren't so attractive, I would have dished this joint by now. He gives you a look. You've never seen this one before. You'd be surprised how often I get that, especially the last part. Nobody's keeping you here. If you want to go, you can go. I'm sure we have someone on the crew that can fill in. No need to stick around for the shit show I'm running. I don't know, man. I think you're the only one who thinks this is a shit show. You pull out your own phone, going through your recent mentions on Big Box, shifting closer to him to show him your screen. He smells good. Oh, you smell good. Look, if you got the cork out of your ass, maybe you can see everyone is having a great time. I thank the alcohol for that mostly. But unfortunately, most of the people I was doing this for aren't absolutely shit-faced on your makeshift dance floor. And after all this, I'll have to look them in the eye and explain how I let this happen under their noses and under my watch. Biggest job I've ever gotten, and here's how it turned out. Figures. You don't know how else to handle the situation. This man is clearly stuck in his head, and you really don't think you have it in you to try to pull him out of it. Flirting is always an option. Why is that always his go-to? But you don't think he will fall for your tricks. Well, you could try see where you heading after this. Oh, so where you heading after this? I think I'm going to head out. No, don't head out, because I feel like that's just going to be a bad ending, and that's not what I want. So we're going to say that. So where are you heading after this? There's a long and uncomfortable pause after your question. It's like he's decided if he wants to ignore you or not. After all of this, home probably. Not sure where else I should go after this. How about you? Back home to the girlfriend you've got waiting for you? Oh goodness. Rude. That was rude and uncalled for. Nah, I ain't got a girl at the moment. Probably going to go home and smoke and head to bed. I got a meeting with my label tomorrow. Your label, huh? Maybe you're further along this career path than I thought. No wonder you wanted that extra press. And well, I guess you got it at the end of the day. At least one of our careers is getting the most out of tonight. You're such a drama queen, man. It's what? It's hot? It's what? Finish the thought. It's funny. Oh. Funny, cute, or whatever. Oh goodness. Ever since you stopped flirting with random strangers, your game has been awful. When has it been great? I don't feel like we ever witnessed it being great. You need to find your groove again. Wow, Malik, you find my suffering funny? You really are a man. Another man giving you butterflies, and this time it was because of the way he said your name. You've been thinking about your sexuality a lot lately, and you think you have come to the conclusion that you're not straight. I think we all could have told you that, Malik. I think we all could have told you that. You're not straight. Still, kind of weird to say. Your attraction to people has never been black and white. That was just what you were raised to see it as. But the more people you meet, the more about sexuality and gender you learn, you realize there's so much more to life than just bad bitches. Bad bitches come in all forms. Something like that. So, do you want to hang out or not? I got like 3 blunts in my car and I just went grocery shopping. I got into cooking a few months back. It's pretty easy. You got into cooking at the age of 29? How have you been providing for yourself? Feeling like Gordon Ramsay with the should I be chefing. Please do me a favor and never say that sentence ever again. Do that for me, and maybe, just maybe, I'll consider coming back to your place after this. Come on, it wasn't that bad. Look, you show him some of your food creation from your camera roll. Made some cinnamon French toast the other day. It was pretty fucking good. That's an easy thing to make though. But take every win, right? I can make you some tomorrow morning if you stay over. Oh, he get his flirt game on. Bold assumptions there, coochie man. But I can't say that the French toast isn't appealing. How's this for you? Go back inside, finish the best set of your goddamn life, and maybe I'll stick around long enough to let you make me breakfast. Fine, but only if you dance with me. It seems to be going well. I thought it was about to go poorly for a second. You drive a hard bargain, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. You offer a hand out to him. May I have this dance? Well, because you asked so nicely, it'll be my pleasure. Okay. Getting in on the dance floor, I see. You realize you actually don't know how to dance. Well, you do. You're Ghanaian, but the rhythm is in your blood. Dancing with someone else is a bit different than whatever shit you pulled at prom or at the parties your parents dragged you to when you were younger. Rocky is leading, and you just sort of go along with him. He seems like he knows what he's doing, and the last thing you need to do is to step on his boots. He might kill you if you do. So, where to next? After a night like this, I'm going home and throwing myself into the couch. You're such a drama queen. Come on, people were having fun. You scroll through your mentions, showing him a video that caught your eye. Bro, look, the governor of New Jersey was dancing to my music. I think that's a win for both of us. Wonder if it'll win him any new votes come election day. Seeing your governor on bitter dance to Coochie Man. It'll certainly attract a certain demographic. The way this man is sighing, you're surprised he hasn't gotten up and left you already. Maybe this isn't that big of a loss. Yeah, calm down, man. Admit it, hiring me was a great decision. Hiring you certainly was a decision. Whether it's a good one, I'll have to decide come morning. Right now, I'm tipsy and ready for this night to be over. But I will say, and this might be a bit premature, but hiring you wasn't an absolute disaster at the very least. Just say I was good. You nudge him a little. It won't kill you to admit you were being a dick earlier. He was being a bit rude at some point. At this point, it actually might. He leans in, almost like he was going to kiss you. Instead, he rests his chin on your shoulder. He's really close. Damn, he smells good. I'm like a shark. When I'm on a job, if I stop... Wait, I did not read that correctly. I'm like a shark. When I'm on a job, if I stop for like a second, stop and think about anything but the task at hand, I will die. I think this is how sharks work, and please do not correct me. That doesn't sound like an apology. If you like the shark dead that badly, fine. I'm sorry for pushing you so hard these past, well, however long we've known each other. Doubly sorry for messing you when you're obviously what? Figuring something out here, lifestyle wise. Doesn't sound like an apology to me. Yeah, that was not an apology. I think you can try that one again. Let's hear it. Don't think I heard you good the last time. Fine, Dad. You visibly cringe. Hopefully he's too drunk to notice. I'm sorry for riding your ass so hard. Specifically in the way you didn't want me to. Being such a hard ass, killjoy, wet blanket, whatever it is. For being in business mode all this week. Obviously you wanted me to be in. Well, you wanted something else. Something Something I honestly don't think I can physically give anyone. Okay. I don't think I'm a nice person like that anymore. I don't think I'm nice. Sorry for not being nice. Pause. Run that one back. I wanted you to be what? Nice? Opposite of mean? If you were having trouble keeping track? What? I think you're trying to imply that I'm like attracted to you. Oh, it's pretty obvious, Malik. It's pretty obvious. Malik, I would like you to look me in the eyes and repeat that sentence to me. Please. With heart this time. Fuck. You're 100% you're 100% reading too into this. Nothing. It's nothing. No, please. Tell me how unattracted you are to me. It'll make this formal rejection of a date due to my bargaining mental health issues much easier for both of us. What? I didn't say that. I mean, you're hot, man. I can't deny that. And you make me nervous, and lately I figured out that being nervous around men you find attractive isn't something every man experiences. Yeah, Malik, you like men. I thought we already figured this out with Alonzo, but I guess not. A long talk with Alonzo. Okay, see, Alonzo. A long talk with Alonzo later, and you're still confused about the sexuality thing. He explained it to you in depth, but something is still not clicking. You wonder if you will ever figure it out. Yeah, that's what professionals would call homosexual tendencies, if you ever heard of them. No, it's not like that. I like people who are attractive. Think it's called pansexual or something? Oh, so he might be pansexual instead of bisexual. Or bisexual? Oh, I don't know. I thought maybe I knew something, but apparently not. Man, I don't know. Do I have to label this shit? You don't. It's just for convenience, really. As long as you know who you're interested in, I don't particularly see why it's my business. Unless you're trying to pick between which flag you want to fly next Pride. That's fair. I could always tell you which colors fit your complexion better. You try to be my stylist? I'm not sure if you could survive the experience based on past reviews. What? You're going to make me look gay or something? What? Don't know if that would be good for my career. The rap industry isn't all that accepting. He said he keeps rediscovering that he's just bi. Basically. Basically. Alright. Let me get back to this. Pretend if you need to. I'm not particularly one to tell people to stay in a closet, but I've seen the industry firsthand. Personally, I say don't give them anything they don't need to have. Capital in need. I'm not in the closet. Yes, you are. Yes, you definitely are, Malik. You know what I mean. You don't have to answer any questions you don't have to. At the very least, not unless you want to. You sort of just wrap your arms around him. A hug? Something like that. It's awkward. You try to avoid messing with his outfit. Yeah, sure. I guess you're right. When did you start realizing you liked men? It was early. I never had much of a crisis about it, really. My parents were never particularly conservative about that sort of thing either. It wasn't exactly a big deal. I guess I'm lucky that way. Sure, my extended family has some concerns about the way I dressed, the way I acted, but, well, each side already had enough to deal with as is. Lucky you, my dad was, you stop yourself, realizing you actually don't want to ruin the night by talking about your father. A shitty person, but whose dad isn't? My dad was by far the normal one out of my two parents. I would even go as far as to say he's damn good father. So I think yours is out of a good excuse. Yeah, it's really not that hard to be a good father. Man, I wish. The distant sound of sirens fills the silence. You realize you're still holding him. He hasn't said anything. Maybe he's into it. Anyways, thanks, man, for this. I really needed the experience. Well, you did the job in a unique way, to say the least, but you still did it. Consider it a reward for services rendered, or whatever the hell you want to call it. You can't just call me a good DJ or the coochie man. If there was a mood, Malik, you firmly killed it. You have shot it dead and stumped out the ashes. Frankly, I'm not disappointed, just impressed. Man, whatever. You can ignore my title all you want. I know who I am. Please, then, print Coochie Man on your business cards. I'm sure it would serve your brand well. At the very least, it'll drive up engagement. It'll probably get me mad hoes. Women. Trying to stop with the bitches and hoes talk is rude. It is rude. If you want to know a trick, you are now the bitch and are the hoe. It's a much more respectful stance to take, I guess. For instance, I am that bitch. I am that hoe, you know. I don't think I'm gay enough to understand that. Call yourself a bitch. What? I'm a bitch? What? Okay. That bitch. I'm that bitch. With your whole goddamn chest, Malik. I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. You never would have believed calling yourself a bitch would feel so powerful. You feel like you're on top of the world right now. Perfect. There might be hope for you yet. So this is what it's like to be, he better not say gay, because what? Confident. Okay, I was about to say. I mean, I've always been confident. I'm light-skinned and handsome. But this is different. I feel different. See, you're starting to get it. Different than your usual brand of flexing, isn't it? I don't even got my usual chain on today. Wait, then what's that? You hold the silver chain up to him. Just got this piece a few days ago. 3 bands. Kind of regret it, but it's sexy and fits my suit. You can't even see it with your suit, but okay. Could always pawn it back off if you're worried about the price tag. Though I admit, it does suit you better than your last look. Nah, money ain't an issue anymore. But if you like it, might as well keep it. He blushing and all. And he is right. Money is not a problem anymore because we're getting $10,000 after tonight. My other chain was a gift from my ex. Never really took it off until recently. Oh, I did not realize that. And he should have been took that off. But I know you don't want to listen to my ex-girlfriend problems. You pull your phone out, ignoring the notifications to check the time. 2:36 a.m. There's worse problems to hear about. Besides, I'm starting to believe I owe you one after all this. It's almost 3 a.m. Maybe another time. You finally force yourself to stand, offering a hand to him. Let me walk you to your car. It's the least I can do. Well, aren't you the gentleman tonight? Fine by me. He takes your hand. You sort of just stand there, holding it for a moment. You smoke. I got blunts in the car. This night wasn't enough. I don't need to end it with a crossfade. Besides, I already have my own post-event ritual. Have you ever watched The Office? That's his ritual, just watching The Office. Your place or mine? Rocky's story low-key long, for real. We still going? Rocky's a pretty cool guy when he's in his element. He isn't yelling at you like he was earlier. Instead, he was relaxed, clinging onto you like you two are some married couple. You realize it's been a while since you've had some intimacy. He says that every time. Like, you also realize this is the second time you've cuddled with a man. You feel easier. Your heart isn't beating as fast anymore. Your palms aren't as sweaty. You're finally coming to peace with yourself. You can, for once in your life, admit that you're happy. It gets easier with time. Okay. That was the last story. I don't know how long the epilogue is supposed to be, but we're going to see. All right. Skip to rare ending. First time in a rich guy's house. Yep. I knew it. It had to be the steamy one for the rare one. So I have no idea how you get that. I've been really bad at getting the rare endings. I don't know how I'm supposed to get them.